Good evening, lads. Maybe good night, maybe? Nah, it's probably still evening for most of you. What's going on? Bonesy, Shrew, Johnny, Tom, Jonathan, and Alex. Thank you for the congratulations, lads. Mr. 10K. I know. Massive time now, Tom. Just feels so much different, you know. The 4 digits change to the 5 is just in a different sort of stratosphere now, you know. Sure, what's going on, mate? Congratulations again. Hey, I really appreciate that, sure, genuinely. I really, really do, mate. All of you lads, really, genuinely, without the members section, don't know where I'd be, and that's just a fact. Yeah, it's been unbelievable. Last sort of 8, I don't know how long we've necessarily been going, but it's definitely been close to 8 months, I'm going to say. Some of you OGs will know maybe better than me, but yeah, it's definitely been around that, and best decision I made, because yeah, I'm in an RM for a little while, whether or not I should do it. I always had the idea of doing it, I just didn't know how to really just like make it a value, or what I thought would be value, and yeah, it's turned into something that I didn't really expect it. It's like, you know, we're still doing the similar things and same things, I guess, that I originally thought about doing, but yeah, it's, you know, the Discord itself has turned into its own like little ecosystem. It's just, yeah, it's just fun. I love it. I really appreciate that, Alex. I really do, mate. Soon Harry will be too big to talk to a small folk. Don't be silly, mate. Don't be silly. Yes, Drake, what's going on, mate? Back-to-back days. Yeah, first little back-to-back stream we've done in a little while, isn't it? I've already done a back-to-back stream for a while. I'm privileged to know Mr. Big Time. I know, mate. I know. What can I say? Only messing, mate. Only messing. Lads, I was busy at work whilst watching the Sorare show then, building lineups for you guys. So I've already done most of them. Done like 75%, I think. I know maybe it's more fun watching me build all of them on stream, but I like to just lock in for most of them. Just like, yeah, no distractions, no having to look at, as much as I love chatting to you in the stream or whatever, I just love to, yeah, just to be sort of tunnel visioned in on most of the lineups, and so all the builds. So yeah, I've kind of done most of them. I've left a couple because yeah, I ran out of time. But yeah, we're looking good for this weekend. There was one lineup I need to, I think it might be Skimpy. We'll have to look back over it. I don't know if he's watching, but yeah, one of them, yeah, just didn't, like, I've done it, but it doesn't really, like, yeah, well, I'll just explain it to him if he's in. If not, I'll message him on Discord. Bonesy said, when under 23 RTG? Jesus, that was a mouthful. I actually bought a couple of players this morning. I don't know whether you've checked my gallery. Maybe don't check it, just so it'll spoil it then. But I haven't recorded the episode because I think I'm going to start it next week. Well, whenever my goalie starts playing, basically. But yeah, I'm going to do it on like a really low budget. Is kind of the goal. And I think I'm going to do it in conjunction with like rivals. So I've spent, say, like 20 odd quid on a lineup for under 23, you know, Road to Glory. But like I'm gonna try and like churn rewards through Essence, obviously, and then and like rivals as well, to kind of, yeah, just try and churn out things that might help us grow the gallery, right? Because I think for like really low budget players, which is what the series for me is all about, I think that isn't like an easy strategy to copy, if that makes sense. Like using rivals, using Essence, and having a low budget of cards to attack under 23 or any comp, you know, but we'll be doing under 23. Yeah, that's kind of my idea for that. So not like revolutionary or anything, but yeah, I just thought it'd be a good idea. But yeah, I hope you're watching. HOTD, what's that? House of the Dragon? Yeah. Well, my fiance watches it. I can't say I concentrate whilst it's on, but I have, like, my eyes has seen that series. So yeah, Days, what's going on, mate? Definitely haven't looked, but them signers look fun. Yeah, I've kind of just done what I kind of know, but I am taking a risk on the goalkeeper. Like, I'm not 100% he gets the starting spot, but if he does, then that could be a really cheap goalkeeper for us, or for the series. We'll wait for the vid. Love that, Bonesy. I could have guessed a few of those players, Harry. Yeah, I know. Two stacks, and then, you know, a player to sandwich him in the middle. Ian, what's going on, mate? Footy for life, what's going on, pal? So yeah, lads, it also looks like if Maatsen keeps his clean sheet, if Maatsen keeps his assist, we've only managed to scrape the bottom threshold by 5.77 points. Suzuki benched, well, didn't bet, yeah, got taken off at half time, with Bromby cruising to a 4-0 victory so far, and then yeah, Maatsen got taken off as well, 70 odd minutes in, and yeah, it looks like we've scraped a 4-man, which is never a bad thing for a midweek. Really happy with that. If the Maatsen assist holds, I've heard it was a bit of a dubious decision, so yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. House of Dragon should concentrate. I've watched. No, I have watched. Shut up. I hope you can't hear my fiance in the background there, but I have watched Game of Thrones before. She's trying to tell me I haven't. But yeah, I've not watched. Like, I haven't concentrated on House of Dragons. That's just me being honest. So maybe I will. Dennis, what's going on, mate? Thank you, Mardays. Right, let's get into some of these builds then. Like I said, I've already done a lot of them, but I still have probably 5 or 6 to do, so obviously do them on stream. Milan was up first, and I did get Milan's done already. So it was 2 Challenger Limiteds. Sorry, let me find you again. Here we go, I got you back. She is right about the House of Dragons one. I won't deny that, Tom. But I have watched, I watched Game of Thrones years ago. What's happening with Van Heck? I don't think much is happening with him. I think he'll be staying, and I can't really see much else happening, to be fair. So yeah, Milan, it looks like Sequoia and it looks like Disciple should be playing. Should be starting tomorrow, according to the JPL experts. So I've kind of gone with them. Obviously kept the defensive stacks together, and I mean the first team is better than the second, but I wouldn't say there's like that much of a difference. They could both pop and great, but first team's really punchy. Stan, what's going on, mate? What's going on, pal? So yeah, I hope you're happy with that, Milan. Next up is Mohammed, and we've got a medals special and a all-star rare. The all-star rare, if I remember rightly, is very strong. I just meant that the message will absolutely always be right. Oh yeah, of course, 100%. 100%, mate. You know how it is. How do you think Pascal Gross plays? I think Gross might, we still don't know if he leaves or not, right, Rizzle? I think that's still up in the air, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's still up in the air. Anyway, Mohammed, AAA Central for you, mate. I'm going for the Philly defensive stack with, obviously, Wagner. Yeah, and then Medal Special Weekly. You've got to prioritise the Spanish boys with them having double game weeks, I think, as best as I kind of could. Set pieces for Jordi. Saito looks sharp as well, and obviously Garcia is part of that Spanish defensive stack. So yeah, medals looks really strong for you, mate. Really strong. Thomas was up next, aka Tom. What do we get for Tom? So 1 medals, 1 under 23. Gone for Tolkien. I think he still gets the nod. If he does, obviously you got a set piece taker there at the back. Same for Gomez. Kone looked really decent yesterday. Should churn out a lot of AA and see some another set piece taker. And Kakubo, obviously, for Japan. Good-ish fixture against Mali. It's not the worst of fixtures. And then under 23 is pretty strong as well. Antwerp defensive stack. Uito half-time today, obviously, so should be good to go. Ciolis tomorrow. And Big Oscar. I'm relatively confident in both of them, to be fair. So we love to see it. Now, Simon is the first one that I haven't done because he did say he would want to watch it. Well, he said feel free to do it last, basically. So that's what we're doing. So we'll do that live. So all stuff for Sai. Stuver away. I mean, it's got to be big Matthew Freeze there, hasn't it? We'll pair him probably with Martins, but I'm not 100% yet. I love how Geordie comes up. Oh yeah, of course Geordie would come up there. I was going to say I thought this was Challenger then. I was like, nah, that can't work. It's probably Bogush Santi, isn't it? Buanga only played 15 minutes in that cup game, so I'm pretty confident that he plays again. Palencia could be quite fun though. Palencia could have a bit of a peeking in there, couldn't he? I think I'm going to back Palencia rather than having a defensive stack there. 240 then. Stuva. Stuva. Brandon Buy might allow us to do a little bit with some higher L15 guys, but might not even need it really. Well, 64 left, that's fine. Hannes Wolf probably works, doesn't he? Driussi, yeah. Well, I was going to say we could go Geordie, but we can't. His L15's a little bit too high. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Hannes Wolf there. Captain Gazdag. And then Simon was cheeky and asked for 3 lineups. Some people definitely didn't read the message, which is fine, but I'm just catching up with the chat. I heard Dortmund, but not. I don't know if concrete. I thought like it looked done, the Gross deal, like last week or the week before, but now it looks like it's slowed down a bit. So I don't know. But then it looks like Dortmund have slowed down the Turkey thing as well. So yeah, maybe they're just slowing down in general. I don't know. But yeah, keep an eye on that Gross one. Thomas, didn't know you my Christian name. Well, of course I did, mate. Come on. Just like my name isn't Harry. Scott Wilson's situation is horrible. Coach saying he will play but won't confirm or deny if he starts. Probably going to put him in third priority now. Okay. Ponty says, nah, no way he gets 3. I mean, he shouldn't be. You're gonna have to have it. You're gonna have to have it off with him in the Discord. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. Like, cause it's there, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, Simon needs to make sure that he reads the messages next time. Otherwise, he's getting bombed from the chat. Only messing. So, okay, can we build a little 240 quickly? And comes could work. L15 of 40. We will take that all day long. Ure Calidio looked like he went off injured last night. Bobby Wood, no. Borgia, Beltran could work. Beltran probably works at 42. We might not need to go that low down though, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Davy Roo 59, Jardim, Tensvik, Arias 61, Ivasic, Centurion might work. Well, we've got Tenas. Are you playing the? I guess he's going to be playing the medal special, isn't he? Riddle says, is it 2? Yeah, it is 2 from now. And I only changed it like, well, literally the week before you rejoined Riddle, to be fair. So there's no way you would have really knew. Preferential treatment, shameful behavior. Somebody's got to be a favourite, haven't they? Simple as. How much more are you willing to play for new cards on the market? Double the price of your cards, just as a guideline for me personally. Mate, it's weird. It all depends on the card itself, like, and how many previous cards that were out of that card. And I mean, 2 for like a bit of a ballpark figure doesn't seem like a terrible place to be at. Some will be 2, some will be 3, some will be 4, some will be like 50%. You know, it's going to be different for every card really. But yeah, I think that's a decent enough ballpark figure to work with there. Definitely. Trefet's 40 as well. Who can we fit in here? Nice little punchy Manafar works. So does Bogush. Let's do that. 44 for a defender. I'm sure we can find a little 44. Marco Farfan. I want a little bit better than that. Fortuna's expected to play, so I'm quite happy to throw him in. Right, that's it, Sai. No more 3 lineups for you, mate. You've blown it. Alright, next up was Bonesy. I think I've killed you here. I've only now just realised you mentioned the K-League cards in Contender, so I'm going to have to redo yours. I did not read that properly. Are you keeping all K-League cards in Contender? If so, yeah, no worries. I'll have to just do that again. Which is fine. Come on then, back to All-Star. So. All the K-League boys are going to live on their own, aren't they? Does that count for J-League boys as well? Or is that just a K-League thing? Yeah, let me know. Or maybe you have already, let me know. What are we looking at in the chat? Bonesy sent he edited it. I thought that was an edit, to be fair, Bonesy. I thought there was something. Yeah, it must have been obviously not there at the start, which is fine, but I don't know Footy for Life, mate. I don't know. I'm going to assume he starts if he's fit. I don't see any reason why Van Hecker doesn't start, but it's quite hard to foresee that far in the future, you know. We're talking like a month's time. A lot can happen over pre-season and stuff, and yeah, it's just tough to gauge, you know. And then 270, I think is what? Yeah. 270 then. Let's go Coronel. Enzo Diaz. No worries at all, 45. No worries at all, mate. I think Lanzini plays this game. He looked good off the bench last game. Insigne, and we need one more card. Who is it going to be? Yamichara? Hagglesya, however you pronounce his name. That could work. Or we can't do Tolkien. That's annoying. That is a little bit annoying. We can't do Insigne versus Coronel, can we? That is an issue. That is most definitely an issue. That's fine. We'll just have to mix it up that way. We'll mix it up that way. Okay, next up was Alex Coombs, who I have built lineups for, I'm pretty sure already. So we went under 23 and cap 270. Lukeba Garcia double game week. Cameron was up next. And I think I did put Scott Olsen in your second team, but I guess we can, if we're a little bit nervous about that one, we can kind of move him out and go either Sambois, probably Van der Bruggen, really. But first team's really, really strong. I like the look of the first team. For sure. Die Rich as well. I think we got lineups done for Die. Let me just catch up on the chat. Was it 240 rare? Yeah, we managed to fit Rusnak in because of Brandon Bye, which is nice. And then a punchy all-star team. Okay, let me just catch up on the chart. Ozcheck match isn't covered. Chanced it and Ramon scored at halftime. Scored a halftime. Oh, hat-trick that means, isn't it? Sorry. I was reading that as halftime, sorry. He scored a hat-trick in 30 minutes. Jesus Christ. Have you already bought new season players? I've bought a couple, yes, Stan. I have. Do you reckon Puig plays? Probably. Nice timing, Al. I just seen your message. Champion is an open hockey. So I don't know why we need to build any champion lineups. Having to play Steve Clark in All-Star. Do you think Magnus now starts? I think so, mate. Yeah, he looked. I mean, he didn't do amazing today, but he did okay against a pub team, and I'd fancy him to start. Yeah, but if I hear anything else, I'll obviously let you know. Me SSV, what's going on, mate? But yeah, anything else that comes out, I'll let you know, mate. Okay, next one was Skimpy. This is the one where I don't know if you're watching, mate. If you are, make yourself known because I want to make you aware of something. So obviously you put challengers like your third best team, which is fine, but you've got like 4 decent outfielders, to be fair. This guy doesn't look like he's going to play, so if possible, if you could go out and get another one, like that would help you greatly. Otherwise, you're basically wasting 4 cards, I would say. And then like your forward options, Balakushi is your best forward option, but he's the only challenger card, so I kind of not forced to play him there because they're both both forwards technically. But yeah, obviously, I'm not too sure if Herbert starts is the issue, and Herbert is away to Kansas City, which is not the best of matchups. But yeah, just kind of you making you aware of that. Sorry. No, I don't reckon Alex McCarthy will start, mate. No, I don't. Thank you, Footy for Life. I really appreciate the congratulations. I really, really do, mate. Okay, Port was up next with a medal special. And then, so I don't know whether this was a mistake. No, it wasn't a mistake. I got your in-season out in the end, I think. Yeah, it was the same Trinidad. Yeah, I got it. I put Jordy in there. I think he got rested today for Bromby. And then the medal special then. Alex Biner with the double game week. No, that was it. Yeah, no, it was yours, Port. I didn't think you had enough in-season challenger cards to play in-season challenger. From what I could see, Cameron says never had. I mean, it's the start of the season, mate. It's exactly what you said there. But yeah, I couldn't see many in-season cards, to be honest. Pause. True. So yeah, let me know what the situation is there. And we can revisit it if we need to. Dembois, what do we have for Dembois? We had All-Star 240. I'm going all out Seattle for the most part with Edelman and Abada and 240. Talking about Abada, sorry. We had Jonathan after that. Medals and 240 again. I captain Poubelle with the double game week. Double forward, obviously Gluchen there and Big Ruli. Captain Rusnak till we die. I saw Lunik, who is the next person we built liners for. I saw he was featured on the one of the SD pods recently with, I think it was yesterday actually, wasn't it, with Nep. He couldn't believe your super rare situation going on, and I kind of did what you kind of normally do with the sort of middle three, but you've got so much quality there, it's really hard to like differentiate. But I've gone for the duo of Felipe and Romelu. I know it's away from home, but I know you had Leonardo as well, who is at home against the same against their team. But I've doubled up on the Romelus. I've doubled up on the Texteras. I haven't doubled up on the Manafars. I've gone with the Diaz Armani. I know they didn't do great last night, River, but I'd have to back them at home. And then Hulk as well, I think, is in line for a nice little smash there at home to whoever they're playing. I think it's Corinthians, to be fair, which is, yeah, there's definitely worse matchups than that. I think I've already screenshotted it, but we'll do it again. But yeah, looking good again, mate, for this weekend. Hopefully another All-Star smash for you. Double All-Star smash, maybe. 240 and All-Star for Daniel Cooper. So there you go, Daniel. Lots of home fixtures for you. Actually, all home fixtures, which is never a bad thing. Next up was Dear Egan. He wanted under 23 limited and All-Star. And we went with something like that. Obviously, double game week for Valdez. I'm on the Valdez train as well myself, so hoping that comes good. Maybe not against Spain, but hopefully against... Who are they playing in that other game? I can't remember now, but they'll have somebody on there. 240, and I went for 270 for the second team. For Yumi SSV. Be cautious on the Matson thing for now. I'd like to think he starts, but if I find out any more information, I'll definitely let us all know in the chat, obviously, and we can kind of sort of take it from there. But for now, I think he's probably worked his way back in after today. For Con, we had 240 and 270 as well. I'm no expert obviously in the K League, but it didn't feel like there was much else we could really do apart from go with silver there. Oblayakov looks pretty set as our captain, so I was pretty happy with that. Just sort of blasting through a couple of these until we actually get to the lineup building, which is actually coming up, to be fair, because I didn't finish all these. For Tobe, 240 and under 23. I didn't want to touch your Valdez because I was maybe afraid you were going to play the Olympics thing. If you're not going to play the Olympics thing, I wouldn't be mad if you used him over Tangsvik, as I'm sure you're aware. Of obviously Tangsvik right now, and yeah, it's kind of one of them where if you want to use him, obviously you can. Dan, I don't know if that is your exact name, DAAN. But yeah, Dan only wanted one challenger team, which is what we've gone in for. Double defender, Club Brugge little stack with a bit of Antwerp and Genk thrown in there. I'll catch up on the chat now, lads. Sorry, I'm just sort of trying to blast through a couple of these until we can get to the actual lineup building. Stan wanted All-Star and 270. Seattle boys for the win. Hopefully Guzan gets the start. I guess we don't really, or we're not going to really know. Well, maybe we do find out information, but you know what the MLS is like with their info. You know, they're a little bit secretive and whatever. Siggy only has one keeper, so if the best fitted into 240, then we kind of went with that. I've gone double forward. Hopefully Tua Kavin can get a little goal at home to Lokomotiv Moscow, I think it is. Sikwe, I'm quite high on him starting as well, so you're looking pretty good there, mate. I think we've got 3 more left, and then we'll get into some building. Despa wanted All-Star and 270 as well. Hopefully the Buanga Bogush little stack can do the business there. Charlie Dimebar, so SR Dime. SR Dimebar wanted 1 Olympics rare and 1 Chal rare. I don't know about this Ferry guy, but that felt like the only option, I think. Let me have a look. I'm pretty sure he was the only option up front. Yeah, he was. So that's kind of, yeah, is what it is. But the 4 outside of him are pretty good as well. And your medals. Where did you end up finishing, Charles, if you are in here? Where did you finish this weekend? This midweek, sorry. Wow, Bromby 6-0. Mental. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Not Drake calendar, we need Drake's. So Drake wanted under 23 and 240. Right, I'm catching up on the chat. Sorry, lads. Do you think it's better to get rid of limiteds and strength? I don't know, mate. I don't know your gallery. It'd be hard for me to see. No worries. I post on Discord while at work. No worries, true. No worries, mate. No worries at all, Jonathan. Do we expect Hradecki to start? I think so, yeah. I think so. All good, Chal. All good, mate. You've been used to putting in season, and now I get it. I don't play FPL. No, I don't. 40 for life. I think I am going to play the EFL fantasy football with a couple of my mates. So I might get you lot in the Discord involved in that if you want to play the EFL. Like, I think I'm only going to do Championship. Sorry. Sorry, Tom, if you wanted me to do the Bradford stuff, but I don't know if I can scoop down that low. 220 with common goalkeepers. Go ahead, tell me about it. Sander, what's going on, mate? Currently 6th, might drop a place or 2. Okay, top 10 is fucking solid. Really solid. Yeah, Drake wanted under 23 and 240. That's what we cooked up there. Double forward in both. And then Rizzle. I'm pretty sure we did Rizzles. Let's have a look. Did we finish Rizzles? Yeah, we did. Rizzle didn't realize it was 3 either. Oh, sorry. Didn't realize it was 2, so he asked for 3 because that's what it was, to be fair. Last time you were in the Discord, mate, which is fine. So now we are getting into... I don't know whether to use my Japanese stack in medals competition. Yeah, I didn't... Well, I used Joel Fujima, so maybe we can get rid of him. Because you're going to probably want to put him in medals. I think you've got someone... Yeah, you can go with Barra, Bariel, Naipan. You've got some good players there, to be fair. I would probably just throw in Ibarra to play it kind of safe and... Yeah, keep all the Japanese boys for the medals for sure. Okay, Ryzen Rashi. I did notice though, Milan, your little +3 or +1 or plus however what it would be doesn't show up on your account, mate. So looks like you might not be a member anymore. You have pad for Peterborough, Shrewsbury and Birmingham experts in the Discord, mate. Some lower league knowledge. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if I want to track like 3 different leagues for the thing. Maybe we do. I don't know. No worries at all, Drake. No worries at all. Sander, how do we get your teams? But yeah, you have to become a member, mate. £4 a month or depends where you're from. It could be €4, it could be $4. I think it doesn't necessarily the conversion isn't like £4. It's £4 if you're in the UK, but it might not be if you're in a different country, depending on your currency. Right, so Rashi wants Challenger, Classic, or in season. Okay, and then All Star. Let's do in season. We've got. I think if you can play in season right now, you've probably got to do it. I think if you've got the players to do it. Okay. So we could do a little USG stack. It seems like, right? Well, no, it wouldn't be full USG, would it? It wouldn't be full. It would be kind of USG, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah, that kind of works actually. I know the score doesn't look great because like there's no information on Dender and stuff. That's why that would look a little bit funky. So yeah, don't worry, it's definitely not an F. I'm guessing you're going to want to play Challenger with a lot of the other boys, so I'll kind of try and stop or refrain from using too many of the Challenger cards here and kind of just build it out from cards that aren't Challenger, because yeah, that allows you to play all the rest of the boys in Challenger. So let's do that. Obradan, obviously Garcia will have a double game week, so hopefully he starts both, and hopefully you get a couple of good big scores out of him. We've got Obradan. We could go Lewis Morgan. I like the look of that. I've got a captain Garcia because he is, like I said, has a double game week. So yeah, and then go classic maybe with your Club Bruges guys, Rashi. That probably works. So yeah. DD wants All-Star Super Rare, Cap 240 Super Rare. Let's see what we can do here. All-Star Super Rare. Just catching up on the chat. We should definitely do an FPL league. Yeah, I think I'll host it. I think we'll do it between the Discord. I don't know whether I'll play. Cause I just don't know if I've got it in me, lads. I don't know. I really don't know if I do. But we'll see. We'll see. It's like £2 for me. Interesting. Yeah, that is kind of my issue, really, isn't it? It's like, or YouTube's issue maybe. It doesn't convert. Like, it's not £4 for everyone, you know. But I guess it's good for you. ATG, what's going on, mate? Can't wait for our show to build 4 lineups. I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Not fun at all. 2 leagues, 1 cup, no utility. Shocking. Shocking. What are we gonna do here? Costa, Remy, Walter. That could work actually. Walter. I'm not seeing any other glaringly obvious choices there. Bernadeschi, does Berna come back and play? Probably. I don't. It's tough to kind of say with that one. Geordie definitely. I'd like to think comes back in after being rested today. Robin Lod away from home, maybe. Gattoni at home feels okay, but I don't think it's the play that we want. I think we need something else, don't we? Zimmerman, Sandy Walsh looks like he's going to start actually, but I don't know. Do any of these uniques really look like they're going to punch? Maybe this guy. We could maybe get away with that. And then 240. 240. Yeah, I build 2 lineups for each member every week. Well, twice a week actually. So technically 4 lineups every week, plus the gallery reviews and private Discord as well. So those are the perks that come with being a member. Lod will not play. Oh, really? What sort of did we put Lod in? I don't think we did we? No, we didn't play Lod in. ATG, any other sort of all-star players that you think won't play this weekend or won't play? Be interested to hear, mate. If you've got any other any other info for us, that would be greatly appreciated. Ian Harks could be okay at 43. That leaves us at 106. We've still got quite a bit of room to work with there. Murillo could potentially work. Zimmerman might be quite fun in the Olympics. That only leaves us with 43 though, which I guess we could go Diani. Away to Philly though, I don't love that. Ganotti could work at 38. Abreu Francis. Pulsar. Asprilla. Not in love. Not in love. So I thought we had an update on the chat, no worries. Let's go Zimmerman there for the captaincy. I guess Didi didn't see the 3 lineups, I'm not either, so we'll build Didi's third one for him quickly. Big Ramason in defense. Bogush. Gotta be Cecilia, hasn't it? Nice home fixture. Gotta back him, haven't we? We've got to back him. Big Hector. Like, is Hector gonna play? Surely Hector plays, doesn't he? Well, I guess maybe not. There's a non-members Discord. There's not, unfortunately, mate. There's not a non-members Discord. Oh, I do like Maziz. Maziz could work. Yeah, I don't... Oh, we got Yari down there as well. Let's go Maziz. Captain Big Cecilia. Okay, Chi-Town, Kennedy. Not sure if you're in the building, mate, but no worries if not. Trophy special, or the Olympic special. Kakubo Schulter. Ooh, it's got to be Kakubo, hasn't it? Pubil double game week. Elise. Got to play Elise. Ooh, Mateta. Or Julian Alvarez. It's got to be Mateta. I know he didn't look great yesterday, but pairing him with Elise feels like probably the right play. And then I think I would back Jordi, you know. Probably going to captain Elise, though. I think he's got a big one. Big one in him again. Took his goal so well. I watched the highlights earlier. Took his goal so well against the US. Yeah, really, really good goal from him. Ooh, that's tricky. I mean, it's nice to be able to pair Buanga with Bogusz, really, isn't it? There's no others that has had the coach come out and say they won't play. Beware of all-star games with Friday games. Got you. Yeah, so, like, Buanga is an issue, but he only played, like, 16 minutes, didn't he, last night? Like, I don't feel like that is much of an issue. If he played, like, 45, then I'd be a lot more worried. But, yeah, I don't think it's as worrisome as it kind of could be. But yeah, completely get the thought process there. Evander. I mean, Ciolis is probably the play, isn't he? Realistically, a couple of Friday night players there. LAFC and Ciolis both play Friday night. Oh, we've got a couple more added now. We've got Jonah Ladd to do. We've got Tom Rutterville, and we've got Shamrock as well. So we've got 4 more to do, lad, which is fun. Under 23 rare for Jonah. Ooh, Layson or Valdez. It depends if you're playing. I guess you're not going to be playing the special. So I'm gonna go double forward. Sikwe. I am gonna have to pick Layson there. Captain Bally. That's not double forward. Sorry, is it? That is Michael in defense. Do we go Michael or I'm gonna go Aliu. I meant to do that in the first place, to be honest. All-star rare. It's gotta be big Mignolet. Big Simone. I do like Maziz with that matchup. What's the news on Big Johnny Russell? If there is any news, there might not be, but I know he trained, didn't he, yesterday, or he came on the field or something. I saw you. I think it was you, maybe, or somebody put it in, or put it on Twitter. For life, what hobbies do I have apart from football? Good question. Quite like football centric, but I mean, I like going to the gym. It might not look like it, but I do. I do like going to the gym. I don't play video games, so that I can't really lie and say it's video games, you know. Is it worth to buy Vicario? I mean, maybe Milan, maybe. Potentially. Partial training, I personally wouldn't risk it. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. We'll go Sims here. Hector. Let me throw Artur in there instead. Just in case Big Don Hector doesn't fancy it after playing the All-Star game. Tom wants All-Star rare. Ooh, Armani. Velasquez has been really good, hasn't he? Velasquez has been an absolute beast recently. Contender Classic. I might have just scooped up all your best contender cards. Well, maybe not. Maybe we can still make that work. Yeah, we can make that work. We can make that work. Or do we go Mallow? Yeah, let's go Mallow. Let's go Big Mallow. But yeah, mate, apart from... I don't really have many hobbies, mate. I know that sounds crazy. Well, maybe it doesn't sound crazy, but I don't really have that many hobbies. Outside of, yeah, I go to the gym. I mean, I don't even play football right now because I've been injured for a little while. But yeah, obviously I like football. Whether that's playing, whether that's sort of watching it. Hey, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have that many hobbies, honestly. I'm trying to think if I'm missing any. I like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, if that counts. Like card games and stuff. But mainly Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I don't really have a ton else, man. I'm a bit weird like that. Very sort of tunnel visioned, maybe. Or maybe just not enough time for other hobbies, which is, I guess, fine. But yeah, I haven't really got like a really cool answer to give you, unfortunately. I wish I did. I wish I did, mate. Okay, Rutterville All-Star Cap 2. So we're only doing, well, Rutterville's put 4 down. We're definitely not going to be doing 4. But we'll do your first 3 for you. All-Star Rare to kick us off. Goalie options aren't looking too pleasant. It looks like Melia is probably our best bet there. Is Junior Firpo playing at the Olympics for Dominican? That would be funny. If he was. Maybe he is. Espinoza. Christian Espinoza. Actually not a bad all-star team, that. 240. Yarbrough 39, Brady 39. Let's go Johnson. Go Petretta to pair with him. We'll go for the other Espinoza. We'll keep this semi-Toronto based and see if we can get a little 41 in there. I don't think Tanner Beerson, Jackson Newell might work. Alex Roldan actually works, so I don't mind that. I'll quickly do your 270. We'll go Yarbrough. We'll go Yarbrough. Chonier. Wow, Bradford are beating Benfica right now. Tom? Is it Brentford or Bradford? It's got to be Brentford, hasn't it? I've just read that wrong. It's got to be Brentford. It is Brentford. Sorry to maybe get you off your seat there. Maybe not, but... Got lots of cap left over there. And we'll end it with Shamrock AFC. And then we'll have a little chill on Sorare for a little bit. 240 or 220 with revs. So let's do 240. We can't be playing 220. 220 is not the place to be. And then what? 270. Bolat or Stuver? It's probably got to be Stuver, hasn't it? Gallagher, Stuver, Shreevers definitely works. Bobby Wood, Griffin Yao. Got to back Bobby Wood there. 95 points left over. I don't think we're going to fill that up, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright, I think that does us for lineup building. Let me catch up on the chat. Sorry, lads. Partial training. Tom, I guess I only watch the Prem. Should I be buying in lower leagues, maybe? I mean, it depends if you like those leagues, I guess, Adam. Just kind of piggybacking onto what Tom said. I mean, it might be tough to do something with 10 euros. I mean, yeah, it's not easy. I don't know if you can get a Prem team for that, could you? I don't think you could. I just picked up Aaron Zetner for under 23 at a promising end of the season. Yeah, he's good, isn't he? Yeah, Aaron Zetner came across one of my... I can't remember when I came across him in one of the most recent streams, but yeah, he scored really well, and he's like super young as well. I think he's like 19, isn't he? Ajax 0-0. Brian and Mbeumo with the goal against Benfica. This is the AA situation. Oh wow, this guy was on loan at Excelsior last year, and he didn't really play that much. Yeah, there he is. Sorry, in his Excelsior kit. He might be. I mean, you can't really buy him for cheap right now, but he's interesting. Very good AA that is for 41 minutes. Satalo, Yuri Bass as well was on loan. I can't believe, mate. Pre-season, like a couple of weeks ago, his super rare was like 80 quid. It's like 200 odd now, floor. And I have an NEC like collection at super rare, and should have pulled the trigger on him, knowing I knew he was going back to Ajax, but I didn't really think he would be starting from the get-go. Like normally he plays like left. He can play like literally anywhere on the left, but he's playing left centre back, which is mental. Hato's playing left back. Yeah, very impressive. Lots of under 23s there, isn't there? Well, so we got 6-0 Bromby in the end. Suzuki nearly ended up with one of the worst scores, which is a bit funny. I wasn't impressed. Well, Ajax must see something in him, Jonathan. He's got to be doing something right, hasn't he, to be starting for Ajax? I know they're not in the best of shape, but he's got to be doing something right, that boy. Mulder 3-1 in the end. Wow, look at that. MMD. What is going on? And Lines with the error led to goal. That's a killer. I think Crystal Palace could do very well next year. I mean, they might do fine, but I don't know if they'll do very good. They might, it depends how you look at very good, but I think they'll be fine. Like, they've lost Elise, obviously, but they've just brought in who do they bring in? Ismail Assar, which is a very nice addition, to be honest. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have a little look on Sorare inside just to see if there's anything crazy going on in some of the predictions and stuff. You got Russia. We've got Belgium. Looks all done, which is nice. Mekulan had a little update. Next game of the 3 Ponce-Union rivals. That's news. Okay, okay. We got Leagues Cup. Charlotte updated an hour ago. Fargas, Westwood, most of the boys are in there, aren't they? LAFC, I think I've seen that one. Yeah, nothing too exciting there. Olympics, Spain and US of A. Full Russia, which is fun. Not that I really have that many Russian cards, but I'm sure it's fun enough. Wait, someone got Fleckenrare for 60 quid. Wow, lots of under 23s and a goalkeeper that can be their father, literally. He's like double the age of half of those players. Literally double. Literally double his age. What are we going to do? Let's have a little look on Sorare. See what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I'm getting relegated, lads, in rivals. What is going on? Can't win for Toffee in Division 6, by the way. I think I've been found out. I think I found my level. To be honest. How many in the medal special weekly? 243 at rare, 1,000, just under 1,500 at limited, 18 in super rare, 3 in unique. How are we looking here? There was one earlier. There's still only one in-season challenger super rare team. I'm so tempted to pick up one more in-season card to play this, because Matson's in season right now. I've got this Nathan Rodez, who's L15 a 0. Which doesn't matter, I guess, for Challenger. And then it's just an extra player, basically. I have plenty of all season ones. I just don't have a new season. And I can't believe how little spots there are for people. Like, there's 3 in season Division 2. There's 4 in Division 3. Could be some opportunity there, you know. Could be a bit of opportunity. How many teams am I running? I think maybe only 6 or 7 me SSV. Probably a medal special. If I don't do super rare challenger, it will be Cap 240 super rare, Cap 240 rare, an all-star. Maybe not, actually, more like 7 or 8, to be fair. How long is Cap? Cap's going on, like, the last game week you can play Capped is 501. 501. Cat's causing mayhem again. Shock. Yeah, we will get boxes. And it'll be in 502 probably, Adrian. I do have a Super Under 23 side going out this game week, which will be hopefully quite fun. Either Piton or Ramos Mingo. Probably Yari, Baliguisha, and Yuito. That's probably what I'm going to go in with. For super rare. But yeah, we won't get 3 lineups obviously till 502. But like, there's some good prizes at the top of super rare right now. I expect the participants to maybe grow a little bit more, but I don't think it will grow a ton more, to be honest. But yeah. But yeah, hopefully, well, I will have a D2 rare team going out. Maybe I bought a bowl out last night, little 60 quid goalkeeper, and the rest I already had, to be fair. So you got Maziz, Felipe Anderson's in season in Brazil. I've got this Marsa fella, and then I can play any old season card here basically, and I think I'm going to go with one of my Sven Coombs basically. They're playing right now, so I'm cautious of how that goes, but that's probably what I'm going to do. What's the reward for that super with one person? $1,000 is the top prize nowadays. After also watching Value of Talent, I pawned off my PSV stack I'd bought and made profit on all though. Fair play. I mean, yeah, I've seen something though that quite a few of the people are quite confident that a lot of the PSV guys might stay, which I find crazy. Like, I'm talking about. Oh, look at that, Sven Coombs! What a man, getting himself a goal. The winning goal so far, 60th minute. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the PSV guys might stay, which I find crazy, but I mean, it could be true. I'm not denying it. But yeah. Yeah, we've got all the European qualifiers and stuff going on. Some are covered, obviously, some aren't. Ooh, I see Austria Vienna lost in their first game. That is a bit of a surprise, isn't it? They ended up getting covered, didn't they? In the end. Okay. Comes just scored, love it. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily I went out and bought a La Liga stack like it. I like it, ATG. Yeah, I do like me a bit of La Liga for this season. I mean, yeah, not going to be easy, of course, as I bang on about in most of my videos, but like, La Liga does seem a fun place to be. If you do end up getting in the rewards, like, it does feel like a good place to to open things. But yeah. I think that's all we got, lads, to be honest. No 10k special streams, just a normal old Thursday, lads. Lineup building. VM were covered and they were on the coverage. Yeah, they were covered after the deadline was shut, Chase. I mean, maybe you knew that, but that's what I heard. Yeah, lads, I really appreciate your time and stuff. I'm probably gonna make a move now. Schlotterbeck day tomorrow. Yeah, get that Schlotterbeck in, Motordays. Get that Schlotterbeck in. But yeah, lads, really do appreciate all 22 of you being here. Absolute pleasure. Thank you all for the 10k. Congratulations. And yeah, good luck for this upcoming game week, lads. And I'll see you tomorrow on Quinny's channel for the deadline stream.